NBA, Pompey Johns, Los Texas, Aqua Ford, CEO, Agadin 2K, DJ Hypersloth, A6, and Tez, along with all their friends who helped make full parties in the new 2K22 feature Play Online with Friends, Julian World, Malos, OFTX, OTKY, Truly ACXD, Don't Tell, and I'm For Real. This is George P. Riddell signing off, and
those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And for Indiana, MP out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Plumlee, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They can show their talent. They can gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by MP. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP.
No layups right there for SGA, up to the rim.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. MP passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. So it's the Thunder now. We're about 1 minute into the first. Dort against Plumlee. Dort misses. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for Indiana.
Good on the second free throw. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
MP dishes to Turner. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Osman. Kicks it out to MP. Clock at 4. Going inside. That's tipped. They recover it. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Turner, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Osman. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Robinson Earl. Turner covering. And George gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Driving to the basket.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers ball.
Passes to Turner. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Ogden picks him up. Here's Dort. His three-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 3. Brogdon kicks to MP. Pass to Osman. Back to MP. Brogdon outside. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got his second basket of the game.
High motor play by MP, finding his way past the contact and getting it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It's tipped, and the foul called on MP. The Thunder leading by 4. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Lou Dort, and it's Baisley in at the 4-man position. Here's Mann. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. And that one comes up a bit short. And Indiana shooting the ball at 42%.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Right side, Dort. And the 3 off target.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
And the shot goes down. Baisley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And the dunk by Jackson.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Dort. It's tipped. And the foul called on MP. Look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Really good, ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
Here's MP. And that time, Also a missed shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Puts it up from 15. That one rolling around and rims out.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the shot is good.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by MP.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
MP kicks to Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out, attacking in the painted area. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
I've been going up with a purpose now.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana, they've got Plumlee. MP out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Turner. And it's Osman in at the small forward. And that one, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Giddey, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The drive by MP. Akusevsky grabs the miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
It's good.
Jeremiah
And the
Robinson
Thunder lead by
III.
19.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
MP passes to Plumlee and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Defender
second
tries
personal
to get
foul.
all ball, but
First team
Plumlee's
foul.
size and strength come into play there.
At the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. The pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. That one goes in.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And the
Indiana
Pacers
calls
call
timeout.
time here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Spurs was all business. He scored 46 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to MP. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Kuszewski, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
The Thunder have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The Pacers have gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. That one drops for him.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Thunder.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. Here's Giddey. Good D by Brogdon. Here's Indiana. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
MP finds Turner. Yep, that one goes in there. Turner's got his second basket.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
They swipe it. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Right side, Dort. Passes it to Giddey. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots. Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
There's the drive, and they pick up 2. Giddey's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Indiana moving the ball around. MP passes to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by MP. And that one is good. 14 points for MP.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Kuszewski. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Smith checked in for Indiana. Beasley's checked in for the Thunder. Poked loose. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brogdon the pass to MP. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Giddey. That shot no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Osman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And the shot goes in. He's got 16.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Turner. It's blocked. The feed to Jones. And he makes good on the layup. Jones has got 11 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Rodgers checked in for Cedi Osman. Kicks it to Jones, driving the lane. Pacers with the rebound. Here is Rodgers. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Off on the layup.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's man. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP. To the paint. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to man. Jones against Halliburton. Five to shoot. Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Klimov. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The Pacers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Halliburton drives in. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
To the lineup for the Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
The Thunder leading by 19 points. Here's Giddey. He's got 6. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to man. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low to end the cold streak. And that one, good. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Back to Jones. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assist from.
And that's 13 points for Tyus Jones.
It looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Jackson. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Halliburton. Both free throws good from Jackson. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the inside. Here's Giddey. And he comes up with the deuce. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
MP passes to Rogers. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jackson dishes to MP. And Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. The offensive rebound. MP's shot is good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Thunder leading by 17. Robinson Earl. Turner covering. There's the dish to Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jones has got 15 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Turner passes to MP. And it's good for 2.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing. The teammates getting pumped. And then it's like a runaway train.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Inside. Robinson Earl. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And so MP will bring it up for the Pacers. 17-point game. Passes it to man. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 10 points for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
MP looking around. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he gives that a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. The Thunder leading by 18. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
MP passes to Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Turner. Back to MP.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Pacers have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. So both teams making some changes here. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Man. 36 seconds left to play here in the third. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Jones has got 18 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Man passes to Jones. And there's the pass to Man. And he gets the whistle. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get... the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
None of my